Mark Manson, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. So many people struggle in life simply because they give too many fucks about people and things which just aren't worth any of their fucks. We give a fuck about the weather, we give a fuck about what our neighbors think, we give a fuck about the grocery store lady who gave us too many coins. Just so many fucks. So what's Manson's solution to a good life? You guessed it. Just stop giving a fuck. But what does the author mean by that? He doesn't mean we should be indifferent to things or people, but rather put our attention on things that truly matter to us and stop worrying about the rest. But shouldn't we be able to just live a good life without any worries? Well, in theory, yes, but it's just not as easy as it sounds. Before we learn how to make changes to create a better life, let's first understand a few things about challenges we face in our current times and why we behave the way we do. Never before in history have we had access to more resources than we can consume and had so many opportunities that we don't even know what to choose anymore. One thing is for sure though, you can't do it all. But whatever you do end up choosing, struggle is unavoidable. If you want to achieve your goals, it's always going to be hard work. So since you'll be facing adversity and can't avoid struggle either way, you're better off picking something you enjoy and care about. Oh, and by the way, struggle isn't a bad thing. In fact, if the struggle is attached to a purpose or a meaningful goal, it is actually a good thing because solving problems we consider worth solving will give our life a sense of meaning. So choose, and choose wisely. Happiness versus pleasure. Even if others might tell you, or you might be telling yourself, you'll be happier if you have the new car, the prettier girlfriend, or a bigger house, what that actually is pleasure, not happiness or fulfillment. And pleasure is the most superficial form of satisfaction and always temporary. Of course, there's nothing wrong with pleasure. You just want to make sure to create a meaningful life and, most importantly, enjoy the process. So, now that we learned that, here are some ideas of what you could change to improve your life. Choose values that are worth living by. Values which you can control and that are helpful for your life as well as for others, such as honesty, integrity, or generosity. Find out what you want to do with your life and choose goals that are clear and meaningful to you, because vague ambitions won't push you enough to get you where you want to go due to the guaranteed struggle. Make sure you really want what you think you want. Be sure the things you do make you happy, and you don't just chase them for the wrong reasons, such as admiration, money, or the worst thing of them all, pleasing your parents. Forget FOMO, the fear of missing out, and learn to say no. Whatever you do at any point in time, you are always missing out on something anyway. You just can't do it all. So you're better off accepting that and instead doing a few but meaningful things. Accept your mistakes and insecurities. In order to accept them, you have to first realize what you might be doing wrong and what your insecurities are. You can find that out by reflecting on your actions and behaviors and questioning your beliefs on a regular basis. This may uncover uncomfortable truths about yourself, but asking yourself those questions will allow you to grow. Stop being the victim and instead take full responsibility. You don't always have control over what happens to you, but you always have a choice on how you react to it. Taking full responsibility for your problems doesn't mean all of it or any of it was your fault. It just means you're in control of your experience, and whatever you can't control, you can stop giving a fuck about. Stop comparing yourself to others. There's no point. These days, we have access to so many people and opinions more than ever before. Measuring your worth by comparing yourself to others will lead to disappointment. It is very likely there's someone who's better than you at something. So stop giving a fuck and concentrate on yourself. Stop caring about what other people think of you. There will always be someone disagreeing with you, but the thing is, no one is ever right or wrong. And by the way, trying to be right about everything only prevents you from learning something new. To sum it up, the key to living a good life is to find out what is truly meaningful to you and aligns with your values. Make sure to check in with yourself on a regular basis. and remember that you're in control of your actions and experiences. Focus on the few great things that matter to you. Learn to enjoy the process, including the struggle, and stop worrying about anyone or anything that is not important to you.